Okay, so you welcome everyone listening to me now. I'm Laoye Curtis. I'm the convener of this platform. Okay, I'm organizing this video podcast on the Ready to Wear Masterclass community on Telegram, and it will be made available on YouTube, okay, on my channel on YouTube, so you can listen in. We're going to be having a discussion around the business of fashion, ready to wear, and seven figures income or seven-figure income. Okay, so that's the discussion we are having this morning, and it's going to be a very interesting discussion because for some of us, you will get clarity as per what you do, concerning your current business and the state of things in your business in order to move forward and achieve your bigger goals in the coming year. Okay, this podcast is being recorded on the 10th of November 2021, and I believe that it is coming in time for those who want to plan ahead, of the new year 2022. Okay, so let's get it started. Before I kicked off the recording, I already asked people to tell me, you know, the to tell me the kind of fashion business that they do currently, because this would inspire the things that I'm going to be sharing. This is an unscripted session, okay? So I'm going to be speaking based on inspiration, ideas that are coming, but all of it will give you, excellent results. So before I continue, I would like to let you guys know that I'm a man of many parts, okay? Fashion is what I breathe, I live on. I help fashion entrepreneurs build profitable fashion businesses, okay, doing seven figures, eight figures monthly and annually, okay. And then I specialize more on the uh, ready to wear space, in the ready to wear space, okay, helping people who want to venture into ready to wear to successfully launch. Because if you want to launch your ready to wear business and earn seven figures, I'm your plug, okay. And if you want to take your business global, start selling internationally, we are your plug also. I have a system in place that can help you achieve that. So this conversation we're having is geared towards moving you in the direction of taking your fashion business from being a local enterprise into an international enterprise. Okay, so you can be based in Nigeria or whatever you are and be selling globally. That's the purpose of this conversation. It's unscripted, so which means virgin conversations, virgin ideas that will take you places. So for those of you that have shared with me here, right, that you are into bespoke tailoring, excellent. I love that. I need you guys to please take note that you should start considering venturing into ready to wear big time. You should start venturing into ready to wear big time. You can't afford to keep playing small, okay? Now, bespoke tailoring is big, yeah. It can take you places, of course. Ready to wear would help you to scale faster. That's the deal. I mean, check out all the big brands in the world. They are ready to wear brands, okay? LVMH owns ready to wear brands, okay? They take you global. I mean, you can sell a lot faster with ready to wear. However, if you're going to be doing bespoke tailoring, you can also be a traveling tailor. Okay, that's a tailor that travels from one region to the other within your country, and also outside, your country. You can be an international tailor. Okay, so you can serve anybody anywhere. However, the thing is this: with your bespoke tailoring business, start considering venturing into ready to wear big time. If you want a plug concerning your ready to wear business, okay, especially when it has to do with starting small and growing fast, I would recommend my on-demand course, Ready to Wear on a Budget. Ready to Wear on a Budget is a very wonderful course that will help you, to understand how to create collections that people want to buy, and also how to sell online, plus how to launch your collection when they're ready. So it's my introductory course for anybody who is interested. You can get on board that, and you get a solid foundation. And if you want to launch within 3 months, okay, you need somebody to guide you to launch within 3 months. And at your launch, you're able to do seven figures. Seven figures is anything from 1 million. Okay, fine. We should also talk. Okay, I have a coaching program called 90 Days to Launch. We'll be kicking off the new edition in January 2022, and it is going for roughly 90,000 Nigerian naira. Okay, very affordable. because you are going to be earning seven figures by the time you are done. It will help you to launch in time for Easter, Easter period, you know, if you join the January edition. Okay. So, guys, you need to enter the ready to wear space big time. I kid you not. You don't want to be stuck behind your sewing machine forever. You need to enter that space. Okay, why is it I'm yammering about, ready to wear, ready to wear, ready to wear? It is because when you look at the current economy state, I mean the situation of the economy in Nigeria right now, the naira is on a free fall. Every day the government is making the noise about, yeah, every day the government is making noise about, devaluing the naira. Okay, and that is unfortunate. I mean, when they devalue the naira, they say it bring more money into the economy. No, to a large extent, it's going to bring more poverty to the average Nigerian, because what it means is that your current naira, the things you can buy this year with your current naira, by next year you will not be able to afford it. Okay, time was when the naira was about 200 naira to $1. So which meant that if you earned a million naira in Nigeria when the currency was at 200 naira to $1, it means that you were earning roughly $5,000. Now it is way above 500 naira. So which means that the $5,000 that you were earning some years ago has shrunk to roughly $2,000. Not because you did anything wrong, but because those managing the economy just decided to mess up the economy. So, guys, bespoke tailoring is going to have a hit because most times bespoke tailors sell to people locally. Okay, so that's the challenge. However, if you're into ready to wear, you can produce in Nigeria, okay, and sell internationally. When you sell internationally, right, you would not price your product in naira. You would price it in dollars or pounds or euro, whatever currency of the location you are targeting. So, which means that you are going to be taking advantage of the economics of scale. Okay, in that the cost of producing in naira relative to the dollar is cheaper. So that means that the same cloth that you would make in Nigeria for say 3,000 euro to produce or 5,000 euro to produce, when you produce the same cloth abroad, it may cost you $100, $200 to produce that same cloth, cost including as a result of labor costs to a large extent. Okay, so if you are producing within Nigeria, it means that your cost of production is cheap because you are going to be earning in dollars. But if you are producing in Nigeria and you are trying to sell to customers in Nigeria, then you won't have that advantage. What will just happen is that you would end up having to sell at a higher price, whereas the audience you're selling to Nigeria largely are a low purchasing, have a low purchasing power. So these are the dynamics that are coming to play. Okay. So if you have ready to wear, you can simply do what? Sell internationally. Does it mean you cannot sell bespoke tailoring services internationally? Of course you can. Of course you can. However, that comes with its own its own baggage, like having to get the accurate measurement of the customer abroad, agreeing a price, okay, and agreeing a price, hoping that they will not try to play down your pricing. It happens with those of us that are selling to Nigerians abroad, especially in the aspect of them uh, negotiating prices with you in naira, simply because you're in Nigeria and you're expecting a hot to be cheap. Okay, so those dynamics come to play and whatnot. Okay, so I'm not your legal advisor, I'm just sharing some insights that I've gotten, okay, that can help you. So, having said that, this is what I have to say again. For all of us that are still into bespoke tailoring, okay, that want to venture into ready to wear, please, there's a type of ready to wear I would recommend that you should start with. It is called bespoke ready to wear, okay? Some of you already know about bespoke ready to wear. Please, if you know about bespoke ready to wear, can you please indicate in the comments? Let's know. If you know about bespoke ready to wear already, please let me know if you know about bespoke ready to wear. Okay, so I'm waiting. So if you know about bespoke ready to wear, please let me know. Okay, if I don't get feedback from you, I'll keep my mouth shut, okay? Uh-huh. I'll just keep my mouth shut. Please, new people joining the conversation, kindly mute your mics, okay? So it doesn't interrupt the recording. So, if you know about bespoke ready to wear, please let us know about it, and then kindly share with us what you know about bespoke ready to wear. So, is there anybody who wants to unmute their mic and have a conversation with me about what they understand by bespoke ready to wear? Do you have anybody who wants to share with me, please? I told you guys I like it to be an interactive conversation. So, who wants to share, please? Okay, I think I can see some people typing already. So I'm waiting on some of the feedback that they will be, you know, giving in the comments. So I want to understand what we know about bespoke tailoring. Perhaps what you already know about bespoke tailoring is what I would share. So if you already know about it, then it will be awesome. No need to, I don't need having to, talk about it again. Okay, so Precious is saying that she thinks bespoke ready to wear is sewing based on orders that you get, okay, and you won't sew and keep like the normal ready to wear. Oh, excellent! I love that. Thank you for sharing. Bespoke Precious, right? Thank you for sharing. Wow, I can see Alimat says she misses the Fashion 6 community. Oh my dear, we'll be glad to bring you back on board the Fashion 6 community, okay? The new Fashion 6 community is called Fashion 6 Ultra. That's the name of the new community, and it's on 4 levels now, okay? There's a level where we coach you to do 100K monthly revenue that you earn in your business. There's another level where we teach you how to do 500K monthly in your business, and there is the millionaire tribe. The millionaire tribe, it starts with the Fashion 6 Ultra Gold, where you learn how to do a 1 million naira and above monthly. Okay, then we have the fourth level, which is where we teach you how to do um 3 million naira monthly in your business. Okay, so those are the layers that we have there. It's quite improved. So Precious, you've done excellently. Okay, I can't see anyone else sharing insights with us as per bespoke ready to wear. Okay, so let me build on what Precious just shared with us regarding bespoke ready to wear. Oh, Bola already shared it. Okay, Bola, this super is saying bespoke ready to wear is when you already have your buyer's measurement and you make clothes based on that. Okay, that's a way of looking at it. That's a way of looking at it also. Okay, the bigger picture with where bespoke ready to wear is simply that you you come up with designs, okay? You come up with a few designs that you know your market needs. When I say your market, I mean the people that you are targeting as customers. They are your market, okay? Now, your market can be in different locations. They don't necessarily have to be in the same town or city where you are based. They can be in different locations. As long as there are people who need what you're selling, they are your market. Okay, so if you find out that your location, your current location where you are based, you don't have quality people, customers who can afford the prices at which you are selling your product, then it means that your market is not in your location. You need to go to where you can find your market. Okay, so you come up with designs that you know your market wants. How you know what your market wants is a different ball game. Okay, but for now, you need to understand that, okay? Understand that you come up with designs that your market wants, not what you think that they would want. Okay. Now, if you find out that, oh, the kind of clothing that you make, okay, as a bespoke tailor, is the type of clothing that you also wear, then you are also a member of your target audience. So it means that if you make such a design for yourself or some designs for yourself and then you promote them, definitely there will be others like you who would also like to buy from you. It's only natural. But if what you produce is not what you wear, but for another audience, then in that case, that wouldn't work for you in terms of you just coming up with any design that you like and expecting that people will buy from you. I hope you got the difference, guys. I hope you've seen the distinction. Okay, so it's either you are also a member of your target audience, in that the kind of people you are trying to sell to, the kind of wares that you make for them is exactly what you also wear. But if it isn't what you are wear, what you also wear, then you can't just come up with a design and expect that they will buy. Rather, you need to find out what your target audience wants, that is your market, what they want, and then serve it to them hot, hot. That's it. Now, when you create those designs, you create samples, right? You market those samples, you promote those samples. Okay. I mean, there are different channels through which you can promote your, you can promote your designs online and offline. When you promote them and people show interest in buying from you, then you can do what? Tell them to pre-order, just like Precious mentioned earlier. You tell them to pre-order. Pre-order simply means you are telling them to pay before delivery. So when people pay before delivery, that gives you the confidence to go ahead and manufacture theirs to send to them. Okay, so that's one way of looking at bespoke ready to wear. So you can do it in two variants. One is that you have the fabrics, okay? You have the fabric, or you have access to the fabric where you can buy them on a steady. And when people place order, you cut and you sew and you send it to them. Mind you, you need to have your size chart available. So if you are here and you'll be making clothes for customers for years and you don't have a measurement book where you can, you know, dig up different sizes, body sizes, with which you can now, you know, generate your own size charts. That means that you've been wasting all this time. Okay, that you've been making clothes for customers. You remember that we're in Africa. In Africa, there's a big challenge. If you are selling to women, mostly if it is men, men don't have the same, they have problem. I mean, men sizes all over the world are usually the same, except maybe in some parts of the world like Asia, where the men usually tend to be smaller in stature compared to the West. Other than that, making menswear and finding size charts for menswear is not a difficulty. But if it comes to women's wear, oh, it's a completely different ball game, in that there's always differences in body sizes for women in Africa, especially the backside, that is the bum bum, and the front side, okay, the boobies parts, right? So there's always a variation there compared to the Western size chart. So you need to come up with your own size charts that can work for that can work for your audience. So when you have a size chart, customers pre-order, you tell them to check your size charts. So you should have a graphic of your size chart handy that you can share with them, so they can do what? Pick a size that is close to their body measurements from your size charts. Then you cut out the patterns on the fabric, you sew for them. That's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is that you can actually request customers to send in their fabric, and when they send in their fabric, the price that you charge for that will be different from if they were to buy from your own from your own stock. Now for some people, if for some people, they may not have enough finances, okay, to be able to stock up on fabric. Though if you can stock up on fabric, that will be very, very helpful for you. That will be very, very helpful for you. um but then, if you can't afford to buy fabrics, it's a different ball game. So what do? You can now leverage on this, approach of saying, "Oh, customers bring your fabric." Now, if you can afford fabric, what I'll recommend is this: the amount that you will charge, for your virtual credit wear designs should be lower than if the customer is bringing fabrics for you. Okay, it should be lower than if your customers are bringing fabric for you. So, for example, let's say you're selling a top for 10K, okay, and then you're saying that's inclusive of the fabric. Then there's a customer that comes to you saying they want to buy that particular design, but they have their own fabric. They don't want your fabric. How much would you charge? Please and please do not denigrate on your own brand by selling lower. If you have access to fabrics and that's not a challenge, this is what you should do. You tell them If they are buying your collection, your design, as it is with your own fabric, it's 10K. If they are bringing their fabric, they pay 15K, for example, or 12K or 13K. When you do that, you are positioning your brand in their mind as an exclusive brand, as a brand that cannot be toyed with or messed with. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, I'm just sharing some my ideas with you. Now, if it seems like, oh, this thing, I don't think I'll work with what you have said. Good. That's fine by me. Do what works for you, and then please feel free to share with me your experience. Okay, whether good or bad experience, please feel free to share with me. Okay, aside from that, what I'll say again is this: if you now notice that fabric is a challenge with you, okay, you do not have the fabric or have access or have enough funds to get fabrics, but you have created this bespoke ready to wear designs and you want customers to buy from you, have been advertised. This is what you do. For customers that are coming, that are coming with their fabric, because you would advertise that, oh, bring your fabric. If you are bringing your fabric, you are giving them discounts. But if they are buying from you as it is, they will pay the full fee. That's how you do it. Okay? Because you have to protect your source. You have to protect your information. You don't want nobody to know that you don't have money. That's why you are trying to give a discount. No, 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 no. You don't do that. You simply tell them, oh, if you bring your fabric to make it faster, for us to produce for you, you pay, you get a discount. But if you're buying with the if you're buying from us with the complete with fabric, okay, you pay the full price. So when you do this, it will help to maintain your brand perception. Okay, and nobody will truthful with you, because one of the problems with those of us in the fashion industry is that we allow people to ride roughshod over us too much. We allow people to look down on our craft too much. So that's why I had to share this, insight with you. So that's the thing about bespoke ready to wear, as it were. So if you are into bespoke tailoring, you are the one I'm attending to right now by sharing this insight with you. Okay. Now the thing is this: Precious is asking me, won't they take that design to another tailor to make it for them for less? My dear, that's normal. Look past that. Okay. That's normal. Look past that. You can't serve everybody. And if somebody comes to you and they pick your design and they go to give somebody to make it for them at a lesser price, that means they don't deserve you. You are better than they. You are better than them. I mean, you are too good for them. That's what it means. But if you are now feeling intimidated or feeling scared that, oh, if they go to give somebody else to make it for a lower price, so that lower price, and that's making you fidget, my dear, it means that your pricing game is not good. It means that your pricing is you are not confident in pricing. So it doesn't matter any amount that you make, they will still price you less, because pricing is a psychological thing. Okay, and sometimes it can show sign of fear. Oh, Mr. Caleb, God bless you, Caleb. Thank you so much for saying this. People that appreciate value will always stick to you. Thank you. So, Precious, you have your answer there. Anytime people ask me this question, relating to, oh, what if they take the clothes to somebody else to make for less? It already shows that the person themselves do not appreciate their own abilities, and they lack self-confidence. That's what it shows. You lack self-confidence to call your happy price. Okay? Yeah. I mean, there are some people I turn down and I tell them, sorry, I can't coach you because you can't afford the price I'm asking. No, I won't. It happens. Okay. So my dear, at least we touched on that, right? So let's build on that. So guys, do you have any questions relating to the bespoke tailoring, bespoke ready to wear idea I shared with you, with which you can scale up your bespoke tailoring business and gradually move into ready to wear? Do you have any questions to ask? What have you learned from what I've just shared? So do you have any questions, please? Like I told you, it's an open-ended discussion, okay? It's unscripted. We just gisting. Now, gisting is turning into class, and everybody is taking notes. Guys, please don't be coming to my class to be taking notes. Come and let us share ideas together, okay? Oh, my. Okay? So, any questions? Okay, I take it nobody has got a question. Okay, good. By the way, if you want honey, I have honey by my side. I'm looking some honey. I'm told it helps with high blood pressure and the likes. Is it true that it helps with high blood pressure? You know, honey and black seed and what of you. Okay. So, so guys, there you have it as per the bespoke ready to wear idea for bespoke tailoring. Okay, so the other thing I would like to now, talk about, which is the real deal. The real deal for me is the seven-figure income in our fashion businesses. Seven-figure income in our fashion businesses. Okay, so do I take it here that I have people here who are already doing a month in their fashion businesses? Can do I have, please, if there's anyone here who is already doing a million and above in their fashion businesses, please, can we talk? Please, if you are doing that already, nobody will kidnap you, okay? Because a million naira is just $2,000 right now. So nobody will kidnap you. Okay. So if you're already doing above a million or a million a month, please, can you indicate in the group? Okay, so that's the first block. Okay, now, if you are doing between 100,000 and 500,000, please, can you indicate? You are doing between 500,000 and 900K per month in your fashion business right now. Can you indicate, please? Please, let's indicate in the group. I'm waiting for your answers. Okay. So now the third block is for people who are doing between people who are doing between oh my, I don't know. I'm trying to figure how to break it down. Okay, people who are doing between 200 and 400,000. You have people who are doing between 200 and 400,000. My dear, I'm talking about revenue. I'm talking about revenue. You are the one that will determine what your profit is. Okay? Because I've met people who did a million naira in fashion and they could only account for 50,000 naira profit. I told them that their business management sucks. Yeah, I told them that business management sucks. I mean, you earn a million naira in a month and all of it went out as a cash outflow, and all you have left is 50,000 naira as profit. What kind of business is that? So I've had people like that, and I've had people that have done, 100. I've done a million, yeah, and their profit was 400,000. Yeah, I've had people like that, and I've had somebody who's earned a million and still had a debt of 1.3 million. So that means they earn 1 million, but they are in debt of 1.3 million. So when you deduct the 1 million from the end from the debt, they still have 300,000 naira debt to pay. So earning a million is not a big deal here, guys. That's what I'm trying to drive at. Okay, your profit is yours to determine how you want it. So I would like to know people that are doing between 100K and 500K. Let me know. Okay, let's do it like that. I think that will be easier. If you are doing between 100K and 500K, let's know. If you are doing it between above 500K to 1 million in a month, please let's know. That's the second block of people that I'm looking at out for. And then if you are doing less than 100K, can we meet you? If you are doing less than 100K, can we meet you? Okay, I can see only one person. I mean, with all the number of people that we have here, only one person is doing between 100,000 to 500K. Now, there are two people that are doing between 100K and 500K a month. Interesting, okay? Interesting. I love this. The conversation is getting interesting. Oh, I can see someone who is doing less than 100K. Okay, incidentally, you are in the Fashion 6 Ultra. Okay, we are going to move you up to 100K very soon. Okay, now two people are within the 100K, below 100K bracket. Okay, okay, it's getting the discussion is getting interesting. Now, guys, you know what? When I have my classes, I like to be as practical as possible. I don't have time for bullshitting with anybody. Okay, um, I like to break things down as it is. Okay, so I can see one, two, three, four. Four people are doing less than 100K this morning so far. And we have one, two, three people are doing between 100K and 500K monthly right now. So by this, we're referring to your total revenue per month. Okay, I'm heading somewhere. Now, let me tell you something I've come to learn. When we ask this kind of questions of people as per, how much they are earning in their fashion business, they put up this reaction like you're asking them for their CGPA. When we're in university, if someone walks up to you and says, "Please, what's your GP?" You want to be all shades of angry with them. Like, are you crazy? What's your business with my GP? Simply because many of us, our GP is already in the water. I finished from University of Lagos. So sometimes when people ask, "Oh, what's your GP?" I will tell them, "Oh, my GP is in the lagoon. The Lagos Lagoon." That means that song. I'm just praying to God that I can graduate from this school. Very funny moments. I mean, you see the hunger in people's face. In people's faces, like, why the hell are you asking for my GP? Because for some of them, they're already on double extra year already. Okay, so when we ask people what's their current, their monthly revenue, they get all defensive. So for those of you that have been honest enough to share the current income bracket that you fall in, I commend you. I commend you highly. It means that you have this innate desire to change your situation. Okay, it's a desire, but then it has to be met with action before you can see results. So I've seen some people say they've not even started earning anything, self. Okay, so if you are not started earning anything now, you start thinking of how to earn something. Me, guys, Christmas is around the corner. You have to earn something in Christmas. I get this excuse a lot from tailors, like, "Oh, December period, I'm very busy. I won't be able to attend any online classes." I mean, we get that a lot. So which means that they are busy and they are earning money, but we don't know whether it's enough for them to be able to, have a very Merry Christmas. Okay, so for those of us that are earning less than 100K, now let's talk. This is the business of fashion we are discussing right now. Please, what is your challenge? Why are you struggling to make up to 100K? I mean, I would like you to share in the comments, then I could address some of them. Okay, I can address some of the things that may be your challenges, because that's part of the reason why we are here in this live session. Okay, so you can, speak your mind and then you get some advice, that can help you. I mean, if things are not working, what's the point in pretending? There's no point in pretending. Okay, I remember a time when I was earning less than I wasn't even earning anything. I wanted to be earning money, and then I had to be working on, I had to learn how to earn income, and it helped us. Yeah, Tolope is asking, shape plus us that have not even started earning. Of course, now there's a reason why you're not earning anything now. That's a problem. You better speak up. Who knows? Today might be the day you get the answer you need. Okay. Oh, of course, please unmute to comment, please, Caleb, please. I'll be glad to hear from you, guys. You can unmute to comment, but please let's do it orderly. Okay, in an orderly manner. So, Caleb, please come on, unmute and let's talk. So I'm waiting on you. You can unmute your mic and let's talk, please. Okay, so while I'm waiting for Caleb, I think Caleb has chosen the option of typing, which is good. Okay, so someone there just said she just graduated from fashion school and she has chosen a niche in workways. Okay, fine. Now the next thing you need to consider is this: is it ready to where you want to venture into as your business model? Okay, as your revenue stream. Yeah, that's the better word. Okay, because now that you know how to sew clothes, how to make clothes, right? The next thing is you want to make money from sewing clothes. Now, do you want to be sewing clothes as ready to wear, or you want to be sewing clothes as uh bespoke tailoring? So I'd like to hear from you because I've seen that here. Okay. So that's one of the things you need to consider. Now, regardless of whichever one you choose, if you chose bespoke tailoring, then you need to get a training. on how to start a bespoke tailoring business, okay, or how to start a fashion business proper, where you learn about customer acquisition, customer retention, okay, how to sell online. Those are the major skills you need. You need to know how to acquire customers. For you to acquire customers, you need to know marketing and sales. Okay. Marketing and sales are not the same. Marketing is everything you do to get people to know that you are selling something or you're into business. Then when you are doing marketing, there are even two things you do. You do visibility, you do awareness. Visibility is the the kind of noise you make. Noise can be content you post online. It can be you walking up to people and talking to people around you, okay, offline, to let them know, oh, I do this, okay, and I need I need patronage. Can you recommend people to me? Or secondly, you also do awareness. Awareness simply means that you are now consciously looking for people who need what you are selling. Because it's one thing for everybody to know what you are doing, it's another thing for those that need what you are doing to do what? To know that you exist so they can come and buy from you. Okay. So for those of you that are just starting, so I'm just sharing this for those of you that are just starting. Okay. Number one is this: you need to build a portfolio of works that you have done. You need to build a portfolio of works that you have done as quick as possible. So portfolio can be you choosing to make clothes for maybe 5 people at cost price, so that you put in the work, the design you come up with, you take pictures of those clothes you make for those customers before you deliver them to the customers. Okay. Now, this means that you should invest in phone product photography. I mean, I have someone who does a training on that. He has recorded videos that you can watch so you can take excellent product photography. Okay. And then when you do all of these works, you can have them as evidence that you are capable. Then all of these pictures you take of the designs you've done for people as a means of building your portfolio. You create WhatsApp catalog for them. So you should have WhatsApp business app right now. Okay. Sorry, I can't mention your names, because I'm protecting your identity. So the person I'm referring to, please indicate in the comments so I know you are following what I'm saying. So first things first, you need to create portfolio of designs. Portfolio of designs simply means you create clothes for people. You can do it for people for free at cost price, or you can do it for them at discounted pricing. But if you're going to be doing something for somebody at a discounted price, you are better tell them the exact price that you sell. But you tell them you are trying to build your portfolio, so you want to do it at a knockdown price for them. Okay. Then you make those clothes. When you do those clothes, you do what? Take pictures. When you take excellent pictures, please don't just take anyhow pictures. Don't take pictures anyhow. Because I had somebody in my ready to wear community, okay, who launched a ready to wear collection, and she didn't make any sale in 1 week. And I told her, oh, send me the link of your catalog so I can vet your catalog for you. When I checked out her catalog on WhatsApp, the pictures she took, oh my God, they actually ruined the value of her brand. Yeah. And I told her, please, I have to be frank with you. These pictures are nothing. I mean, they are wishy-washy. How would you take this kind of pictures? Why didn't you invest in a proper photography? And then at least she learned, which is one thing I like about her. She learned, and then she's working on correcting those mistakes. So, guys, those of you that are new, and for those of you that are already in business, if you haven't done this before, please, you better go do it. Especially those of you that are in the habit of always copying other people's designs, okay, or going on Pinterest to get pictures to now market your skills, and you're wondering why they are pricing you down. You can't be showing somebody else's work and be trying to command a premium price. It's going to be a difficult thing to achieve. Okay. So, uh, create a portfolio of designs. Now, go get WhatsApp business installed on your phone. Create catalogs for each of the designs you made for people. Then, when people say we want to see your work or you want to advertise yourself to somebody, you tell them this is the link to my catalog. You can check out some of my designs. That's my portfolio. So, for new people that you make clothes for, especially new designs, create a catalog for them and do what? uh put those pictures in the catalog so they can see it on your WhatsApp catalog. That will take you very, very far. So that's all I can say. Besides this, at least I've shared with you insightful things. You need to also learn how to do what? Sales. Sales has to do with when people contact you and say they want to buy from you. What are the things you tell them that will convince them to buy from you? How do you get them to, decide to pay you eventually? Please, if you talk to 10 people and all of them give you fabrics to make clothes for them, and you do not collect money from every one of them, you have not made a sale. You have not made any sales. Sale is validated when customer makes payment. And when you receive payment, please never you collect less than 70%. Otherwise, you would end up telling stories that touch the heart. That's what I would say about that. Okay, so I've attended to that too. Okay, I can see someone here saying, "Oh, visibility is a challenge." Okay, not wearing what she's selling, and the lack of she lacks the ability to stand properly in front of the camera and not creating good videos. My dear, you don't have any problem in that you've been able to identify that you lack the ability to stand properly in front of the camera. Get on YouTube, go and search how to pose before the camera, how to pose before camera for pictures. Go on YouTube, watch as many videos. You'll be shocked. Go and search on YouTube how to create good videos for YouTube. Search on YouTube. You see a lot of videos that you can watch, and then you begin to learn from it. One of my very close friend who happens to have been a former business student, she launched our ready to wear collection December 2020. Part of the discussions leading up to our launch was that she told me she had the big challenge of taking pictures. She didn't know how to pose for pictures. So she told me she went on YouTube and watched picture videos of how to pose, how to walk on a runway, how to catwalk. She watched enough videos and she learned all of these different poses. By the time she called in the photographer to do a photo shoot for her, she was posing like an experienced model, and it reflected in the quality of the pictures she took. Eventually, she sold out. She sold out in 2 weeks. The collection she released. Okay, so Okay, so someone said she's graduating fashion school in December and picking a niche in corporate ready to wear. Please don't start any ready to wear business before going getting a training on how to do a ready to wear business. Otherwise, you will spend your investment, your first investment, you will spend it on mistakes to learn at the hard way. I kid you not. Have you ever seen anybody start a bakery without having any experience of how to set up a bakery? They will lose all their money. Okay, so you need to get the education. I highly recommend for you the Ready to Run a Budget course. It's just 5,000 naira presently. Okay, maybe by next year it may be $100 by next year. Who knows? But presently, it's 5,000 naira. That will show you how to get collections that people want, how to sell online, and how to launch your collection. With that working knowledge, you can now venture into starting your ready to wear. Aside from that, you also need to get trainings on how to sell. I have a membership club, Fashion 6 Ultra. Okay, yesterday we had our weekly coaching call. Weekly coaching calls are, weekly classes, live classes like the one we're having right now, where we talk about a marketing strategy in the first hour, and the second hour we talk about the marketing topic for the month. So currently we are learning inbound marketing. Inbound marketing has to do with how to position yourself to be found by your customers instead of you chasing after them. So yesterday night I taught them the announcer marketing strategy, which is part of inbound marketing. Okay. And I told them how they can do it offline without having to post on Facebook or anywhere, and people will be bringing you loads of customers. Okay. And for those of you that have been in my past trainings and you've heard about announcer marketing, please, what you knew before is old school knowledge. We have updated. You need to update your announcer marketing strategy to the new vibe. Okay. So they learned and they are working on the announcers right now. So it's a way of getting people to know you offline and they buy from you. Okay, so Imagine if you know how to do, you know how to apply an announcement marketing strategy, which is a part of inbound marketing. You can imagine how you'll be busy with work without even having a presence on Facebook. So don't be carried away by thinking that I have to be on Facebook before I can sell. I mean, I don't do Facebook lives of recent. I've not been doing of recent. Okay, if I want to try my hands, I'll do Facebook audio rooms. If I want to do right now, because I found out with Telegram, I can do a lot more. I mean, on Telegram here, I'm doing the podcast, okay, and I'm recording the video at the same time, which I can now repurpose on my YouTube channel, and I can go to my Facebook page and also upload. Can you see? A lot of benefits is giving me. So I don't necessarily have to be posting every day on Facebook before I get the attention of my audience and to sell. But there was a time that every day, Monday to Saturday, I have to be posting on Facebook. So we grow in phases. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. So knowing where your customers are and being able to attend to them there will help you to get sales. So my dear, those of you that are thinking about ready to wear, you know, you said you're starting ready to wear for corporate wears, please uh learn some of the things, you know, from what I've shared with you. Okay, so someone says that she wants to go into ready to wear, but side chat is a challenge. Good, you can buy side chats, and like Chloe mentioned earlier in the comments, if you scroll up, you see there where she said that you can search online for side chats and compare with the measurements of that you have around, or talk to tailors that you know, established tailors that you know have been in business for a while that have measurement charts. There's a lot. There are some platforms online. So there's a website I can tell you to go to. Sorry, I can't mention it here, okay? Because I'll be advertising for them. There's a website you can go to and you can get size chart on their website, which you can now compare. Okay, so wow, there's a lot of comments here, right? Oh my, I have just 3 minutes to go. We may have to extend a bit. Okay, someone says that customers that can't pay a happy price, and also sometimes she gets more work but can't meet up, so she rejects some. Now, if you get more work but you can't meet up and you reject some work and you are struggling with customers that can't pay your happy price, my dear, you need to get the prison break retreat. If you are not on the prison break retreat already, you need to get it because it means that you are struggling with pricing. Please let me be clear with you, my dear. As long as your pricing game is messy, your income will be messed up. It's just like that. Oh, you are collecting 5,000 naira to make an abaya, and you want to be making 100,000 naira in a month, you will need to sow at least 20 abayas in a month before you can talk about earning 100,000 in revenue. But if you are charging 20K for abayas, you would need to just make 5 in a month for you to reach the 100,000 naira mark. Now, don't tell me that you can attract people that can pay you the 100K, because there is a formula for you to attract the people that need what you're selling. You are in the Fashion 6 Ultra community already. So there's a video we shared with them last month. I'm sure you saw it now, where I showed you about how you can program your mind to attract money. You need it, my dear. You need it. In case you've lost it, you need it. You can chat me up, okay? You need it so that I can give you the link to the onboarding group, the Fashion Sense Ultra onboarding group, where you can get all the details of what you need to know for you to prosper in the Fashion 6 Ultra membership club. Okay, so my dear, it doesn't matter where you are, you can always charge better. Now, if you want to know more about how you can, you know, fix your pricing, you need to have the prison break retreat recordings, okay, on pricing in particular. Okay, so presently we build it at 3,000 for the whole pack, but I'll soon be selling them as single packs. So the one for pricing 3K, the one for process 3K, the one for hiring the right staff 3K. So if you decide which one you want for, so if you pay 3K now, you get the three of them. Okay, so um okay, someone else says she doesn't take pictures. Thank God. You know you have to be taking pictures. Okay, I have somebody here who says she works 9 to 5. So she only does personal work weekends or few nights, either bespoke or bespoke ready to wear. Okay, she has a rough sketch of her ready to wear now, but doesn't have a dime yet. Okay, and has even gotten a friend that will help our model. Oh, so money is the challenge. Okay, okay. She posts what she can make on her status sometimes, and few times she's had people order for it. Right there, you need to have it. You need to consciously work on, you know, work on your dream. Okay, because this is a case of fighting for your dream. See, congratulations, you work a 9 to 5, which is excellent. So which means at least your basic needs are being met by the salary you're being paid in your pay job. Your weekends is now another time you need to put in the work. Okay, you can't be doing occasional or customers, right? Getting customers. So this is what I advise you can do, my dear. Since you are looking at bespoke ready to wear, I think you should go a step further. Don't just do. I'll rather that you scrap bespoke, because bespoke is going to mess you up. You won't be able to grow fast. Bespoke ready to wear is what you should do. Focus more on bespoke ready to wear. Okay, now you can take it a step further. You can be creating a limited quantity of the bespoke designs that you have. But then before you create them, you should ensure that you know the popular sizes people usually have. People usually order. Then when you market, you market on your status, like you said, and say available in size. Then you put the sizes, so that those that are interested and they have that the sizes they are, is theirs, they would order. And if there's anybody whose size is not, you know, in uh the collection you just produced, then you can now do for them on bespoke ready to wear proper pre-order. Okay, so I'm already teaching some things in 90 days to launch coaching program. Okay, so that said, thankfully I'm close to the end of the line. Okay, okay, someone else says that she thinks she's not getting the right customer that can pay for her service and visibility. Okay, she needs to step up her marketing strategy. Oh, so that's the reason she joined the group last week. Okay, she wants to start her ready to wear by next year and doesn't want to repeat the same mistake. Okay, great. Yeah, you definitely learn a lot from this platform. However, please, free information can only take you so far. Okay, no matter how the amount of free information I give to you, you won't get all the things that you need, but you get enough to help you get started, so that when you see result, you can say, oh, if I could learn this and get this result from a free class, what if I paid for his paid class? Then I will get more. So don't worry, you're gonna learn a lot here. I'm glad you are here on this platform. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so when it comes to getting the right customers, right, you just simply need to know how to attract people. You need to fix your target audience, you need to fix your customer avatar. So I'm just giving you some insights you can look into. Go and research how to create customer avatar. Okay, and then, because a customer avatar is a fictitious description of an ideal customer you're looking for. So you have somebody that you picture as your ideal customer, right? Now can you give us the description of who that person would look like? Give the person a name and what of you. That's what customer avatar is. So that when you go out, okay, or when you're online, anywhere you are, when you see anybody that remotely looks like that description you have in your avatar, then you know that's your ideal customer. You hone in on them, you reach out to them, you introduce yourself and try to get business done. Okay. Now, amongst other things, if you want to build customers, my dear, part of the things that you need to learn is how to build lists. Okay, list building is another marketing strategy that comes under lead generation. So you need to know how to generate leads. I mean, how do you sell when you don't have anybody you can advertise to? Okay, so that's part of the things that you need to learn. I wish I could organize a class on how to acquire customers, but sorry, for now, it's off the menu. In the Fashion 6 Ultra membership club that I run, for those that are in the silver level, where we teach them how to make 500K a month and above a month, there is this course I give them for free. It's called Customer Acquisition for Fashion Business. How to acquire the right customers for your fashion business. But for those that are in the bronze level, where we teach them how to do their first 100K and above, okay, what they get is fashion starter. That's the course that he gets access to. And in that course, there's a module there that talks about customer acquisition. Okay, it's just a module, okay, like a topic. But in the customer acquisition for fashion business, that's a complete course on its own, where we broke it down how to identify the right customer, build your target audience, customer avatar, sales process, how to make a sales presentation, and the whole works, relating to acquiring customer. That cost on a normal day is 20,000, but it's free for those in the Fashion 6 Ultra Silver. So you may want to chat me up on WhatsApp, to get more details about that. Oh, Chloe said she learned from YouTube. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so having said that, Alima, thank you so much for sharing this information with the gentle lady that needed answers for side chat. Alima says that the lady should use her own size as the base size, then create other sizes from there. Beautiful, beautiful. Then Caleb says making patterns of different sizes can help those in ready to wear project. Of course, if you're going to ready to wear, pattern drafting is essential. You can't joke with that. It's very essential. We said either you know how to create it yourself or you pay someone to create them for you. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for all of this. Uh, honest feedbacks you've given in terms of the challenges that you are having. I hope you've learned something from all of the things I've shared, please. I hope you have learned something from all of the things I've shared. Hello, Caleb. You're welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I wanted to share something.
Please do.
I'm into ready to wear bespoke tailoring, but
Okay.
what's really bothering me is the proper marketing strategy and advertising.
Okay.
So that I would love a little enlightenment on proper marketing and marketing strategy and
Okay.
advertising.
Okay, you're ready to wear, right?
Yes.
Okay, now I would like to ask. So please leave the mic open. No, please leave your mic on because we'll be discussing and others will be learning from the discussion. Okay, so what kind of ready to wear do you do? Is it fashion retailing or clothing line?
Clothing. I make
So
pants
it's
for men, for
okay.
guys.
o- Okay, I get you, sir. What I'm saying is that there are two types of ready to wear in this regard. There's fashion retailing. Fashion retailing simply means you just come up with designs of pants and tops, like you said, and then you just mass produce, and then you take it to market and say, hey, come and buy. That's fashion retailing. Okay. But for clothing line, it means that you are now creating collections of clothing for a particular audience that you have in mind. So you may decide that, oh, I'm creating, these pants for career men that are working in corporate organizations. That's the collection you're creating the pants for. You release another collection and you say you are creating this one for men that love going to party. So the designs of the pants will not be the same, even though they are pants. Do you get,
Okay.
sir? So
Yes, I
that's why I'm
get.
asking, like, okay, is it fashion retailing model that you are using or clothing line model? That would not determine how I would advise you.
It's fashion because I make fashionable pants like for those who love to travel, parties, corporate wears, like
Hmm.
all of them inclusive in one.
Okay, okay. Now let me chip in something, sir.
Okay.
There are two ways that you can promote it. Number one is that you can promote all of those pants, right? You can promote them together, but be indicating what each of those pants will be used for. Okay, this particular design is for clubbing, this one is for church, this one is for office, this one is to go to your in-laws. Do you get?
Yes.
And then you now start advertising them like that. So when you add them all together, you can now say, okay, when we see the pictures, we should know that okay, this one is ideal for this occasion, this one is ideal for that occasion and whatnot, plus the pricing. And then when people see the pants, they can see clearly like, okay, this pants, this is where I can wear it to. And those that feel like, oh, I like clubbing a lot, I need one of that. I like going to church, I need one of that. I want to go and visit my in-laws, I need one of that. Do you get?
Yes, I
That's
do.
part of the things that you need to do, because when it comes to marketing, it's about the message that you pass across to the audience you are targeting to sell to. You don't just take up pictures of pants and you tell them we have beautiful pants made from cashmere, looking so sexy, or that now. No, 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 no. You need to tell us a story about each of those pants, what they can do for you, and that's where coming up with graphics come handy. Do you know how to use Canva?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, fine. So if you can, since you can use Canva, then you might as well use Canva to create captions on those pictures of those pants.
Yeah, I use
And then
apps to create those captions.
oh, okay, no problem.
I'm
Oh,
also
great. For
using
me,
phone for
oh, beautiful. Since you know that, then you can now infuse all of these things I've said, okay, to now start promoting all of those pants. You can also package them as a bundle, okay, where
right.
you can have like, okay, pant one, pant two, pant three. Pant one is 10K, pant two is 50K, pant three is 10K. A total of 35,000. But you are saying if you buy this bundle, you get it for 30,000. You can do a graphic
Oh,
for that, then you promote that also. Okay.
thank
So
you
when it
very
comes to
much.
promotion, you can promote organically or with paid advertisements.
Okay.
So we paid advertisement, either you're running Facebook ad or Instagram ad, either of the two, you can now run them and then try and get sales in.
Thank you very much.
You're
Really
welcome.
appreciate
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Deborah did excellently. She just gave you some other insights, Caleb.
it.
She
Yeah, just
said you can actually show them, okay, how to style the pants as well, paint the image for them, okay, and it will help them see resume they should buy. Excellent. Thank you so much for that, Deborah.
thank
Okay, so
you.
guys, you're welcome. So, guys, I'm sure you have learned a thing or two, in this conversation we've held. Okay. Unfortunately, I've not even gotten into the one I really wanted to talk about today, which is how you guys can do seven figures in your fashion business. Maybe we'll discuss that another time. Or what do you think? So let me know what you think. Maybe we should discuss that. Pardon? Okay, so while I wait for your feedback, the thing is, I'd like you guys to know that it's possible for you to do seven figures in your fashion business. So, Bola says it's the cocoa. I think we should do it on Friday, or what you think? It's the cocoa. Mm. Deborah said it's really important. Oh, Fatima said, "Why not now?" Interesting, interesting. Okay, so Deborah wants us to do it on Friday. Okay, so guys, let's meet again on Friday morning. Okay, and let's talk about how you can do seven figures in your fashion business. By the way, this is what I would like you to know, guys. It's time for you to start playing a bigger game. It's time for you to start playing a bigger game, please. Yes, I am this type of person that like to seek the face of God before I venture on any project, any major project that can change my life and the lives of people around me. Okay, because one thing I've come to learn is this: no matter how good you are, if you don't have God's grace backing you, all your efforts will be futile. May you not gather wealth and somebody else come to feed on it. May you not be your portion. You know what that means? You work so hard, you earn so much, and then the person is no more alive to handle it. Or they have a life-threatening health challenge that drains them. You don't want that. So I've come to learn early in life that it is the blessing of God that makes a person rich and not add sorrow to it. And by the time rich means riches being financially very, very, very okay. So guys, I've been waiting on God, and then I've been seeking for direction in the path to go. So one of the things that's been strong on my heart, it's not like I heard anybody tell me anything. Okay, so please don't quote me out of context, please. One thing that has been very strong in my heart has been I should start talking about people earning in millions. And this is beyond coaching. So don't expect that if you want to do millions, so it's by Laoye Curtis coaching you. No, it's more than coaching, okay? There's more involved. There are things that you need to put in place for you to be doing a million uh doing a million monthly. But at any rate, this is what I can tell you. Had the good pleasure of working with a few people back in 2019 who were able to do 3 million and above in 3 months. Yeah, they were able to do 3 million or close to 3 million naira in 3 months, which meant an average of 1 million naira monthly. So most of them are on their own now, no longer my business students, because they are able to now continue on that trajectory, which is great. So it's time to now bring that knowledge to new people. Okay, bring the knowledge to new people. If you believe that fashion is your calling, you can make millions in it. My job is to help you to unlock that millions. So if you are ready, okay, and ready to pay the price, because any success you want to accomplish is going to require a price to be paid, please join me in the Millionaires Tribe. The Millionaires Tribe is a community of aspiring fashion entrepreneurs who want to build multimillionaire businesses. Okay, so it's not a get rich quick scheme, it's a community. I am the head of the community. Do I make clothes? No. Do I need to make clothes? Hell no. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to act like a pastor who is shepherding people to the promised land. Okay? So that's the deal. So when we talk on Friday, I'm going to be talking about, 7 figures proper in your fashion business. We're talking about you doing a million and above. It is very possible. It is very possible. Now, in the course of our discussion, if you are interested in joining my inner circle millionaire tribe, please send me a chat on WhatsApp 09052137213. That's the number. Okay, let's talk. Your investment is a minimum of 60K per quarter. So I'm giving out an offer right now that people who join us now, okay, they are going to get 1 month extra. So that means once they pay for the 3 months, okay, at one time payment, they get a fourth month extra, which means if they pay in November, they will not have to do any other subscription until March next year, which means they would have 4 months to apply what we are learning. We will be creating stores, online stores. We will be running paid adverts, Facebook, Instagram, and the likes. We will be doing organic guerrilla marketing. We'll be doing a lot of things that bring results and things that have been proven and tested. Actually, tomorrow in the evening, we are kicking off with the Million Income Masterclass, which is how to help you, do a millionaire month. So, guys, levels don't change. The game has improved. So, if you are complaining that Nigerian economy is bad, that the cost of things are rising, and then how will you survive? Please, I have good news for you. This is the time for you to become a millionaire, multi-millionaire in fashion, because the crisis in the economy is the pivot on which you will scale to doing over a million monthly. I kid you not. On Friday, we bust the bubble. Okay? Till then, have a wonderful day ahead. I hope you had fun with me today. I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube so others can listen to it. God bless you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.